Alright guys, I'm going to do a quick Underlord tutorial on how to use Dark Rift. First way is just a free TP. It's a free trip to base. You can see in this clip I've got two of my allied heroes. We just got out of a fight and we're going to go back to base because we can. We have a nice school bus ability that brings us right back to base. This next clip, very similar fashion. My Lycan dives too far and dies, so I just decide to get out of there. Free trip to base. I have TP off cooldown as well, so I'll be able to head back to lane right after that. And then similarly here in this clip as well, we're losing a high ground push, so I still have full health. I just decide to use my ultimate, try and get out of there. You'll notice that I have bots in this as well, so I do decide to go back to base, back to the enemy base, where I didn't realize I already had a homing missile on me, and for whatever reason this gyrocopter's already here, so he puts a new homing missile on me and I run into the forest and dink, and then all of a sudden this other homing missile comes out of nowhere and dink, and I'm like, what the fuck, where did that come from? So I feed like they're like an idiot, but it was pretty funny at the time. And then this is another clip showing how it can be a free trip to base or it can be a free trip back to lane. So my DW just had to come home. I also had to come back to base after being forced out. I'm looking around to see where to go, and I decide just to take my mid laner back to his lane so he can keep farming. Luckily, right as we show up, the enemy Tinker is out of position, so we get a couple of roots on him, and my SB also comes in with the charge, and we melt down this Tinker. So just using the ult to get to and from lane is good, but also using it to respond to fights is even better. Sometimes you can just go to a lane and not even expect to fight like we do here. We take Roche and I take most of my team bottom just because we want to push. And as we start pushing, the enemy team has no idea. They know we just did Roche, so they assume we're top side, but really we're bot side. So this Dirge gets caught out. Silencer also comes down here like an idiot, and he dies as well. So we just continue the push. And then the next clip coming up is going to be another response to fights. So we've got my DW who is baiting top lane, and I respond by ulting to the tower. We get a nice root with Bramble Maze. They keep getting rooted. My SB is doing work as well. And I eventually die, so does my SB, but we do clean up most of the enemy heroes. So we get the Pang. We've already gotten the Quap. We're about to get the Tinker. So if I didn't show up there, you know, we might not have had all those roots to secure those kills. And then this is another fight response. I'm here sieging bot. This is the beauty of the hero. You could be sieging a lane and, you know, you can guaranteed get out. You can pressure lanes and just always have your ultimate ready. It can't be cancelled, which is the best part of it. So we get this kill here eventually. I think my Quap's a pussy. She goes back in to get the kill, and then I live, so that was worth it for me. The next way you use it is to save yourself. So this isn't just going back to lane or going back to base. This is to actually save your own ass. Here I see Tiny on the minimap really quickly, so I immediately start ulting home. And luckily enough, I get really low, but I make it back to base. So you see they stun me, they can't stop me when I'm using it, so that's how you gotta use it sometimes. Here I assumed I was gonna die, but I still ultied anyway. Get hit by the Coddle Blast and it does like no damage, and I make it home. And then this clip, I'm a little out of position. My DW is telling me that Tiny's around, but I'm not listening, so I'm just kind of putzing around right here. I get gone on by the Tiny, he tries to combo me, but I'm Underlord, so it's not going to do too much damage. You know, I'm a big tanky hero, which is another benefit of this hero. My team goes in and starts cleaning up. This Tiny absolutely gets manhandled, which is super hilarious to me. I screwed up there a little bit and wasted my Firestorm, leaving me with no mana. I wanted to save my Spirit Breaker, but I had no mana at the time, so then when I get mana boost by my DW, I get us out of there. And I'm going to show that clip again from Tiny's perspective because the amount of times he gets rooted is hilarious to me. So he uses his combo on me, I immediately pit him, He gets rooted once. He walks into the Bramble Maze, that's rooted twice. He gets pitted again, that's rooted 3 times, 4 times. Rooted 5 times. Rooted 6 times. Rooted 7 times. That guy was just stuck there. It's hilarious. Saving your teammates. How to get commended. This is how you will get commended by playing Underlord. I have bots too. I notice my DW is a little out of position. She's getting gone on. So I start ulting home and then bots 2 on her. And then as soon as I show up on top of her, my ulti is already finishing up, so we get sent straight home. This as well, same kind of concept. My Lycan's going ham, he's real low, bots on him, get him out. The Zeus can't believe it. Good game. Got another one. My Lycan is respawning with Aegis. I could just ult and blink on top of him, but I'd rather just do the bots play. Because it looks cool. And then I have, I believe, one more clip of the same circumstance. My Lycan's going ham. He's running in like a doggy, trying to get the T4s. He BKBs, but they also have Roar, so he's not safe now. So I start ulting home and botsing on him, and I get him out last second. He's got low HP. We get Zeus ultied, we get Nimbus clouded, but it's all too late. So that's it. That's how you use Underlord ulti effectively. Check out the hero. He's the best.